One man this weekend with plenty of chances in the big race, the Carlsberg Cup. First leg is Shane Edwards, who joins me here this morning. Shane, 4 runners in the big one. You've Speed Baby, Rebel Fury, Crazy Club and the mare Straletta. We'll start with Speed Baby, the highest rated horse in Malaysia. Ria Burnett takes the ride and we haven't seen him for a while. How's he been?
Yeah, he's good. He came to me after having long preparations, so he had 1 or 2 runs for me, and then I sent him to the paddock. He's first up this weekend, and Rio rides him, 59 kilos. Got a good barrier. On his track work, he should be right there. Although the 1200 is not his ideal distance, so I purposely didn't trial him to keep him on the fresh side.
And he won the third leg of this series last year, Shane, 1600, so he probably will appreciate it a little bit further in time. But I mean, on his rating and everything we've seen of him, he's probably he is the best horse in the race, and he can go well fresh too, can't he?
Yeah, he can. As I said, I haven't trialled him, so you should find him steaming home at the end.
Well, hopefully, and for Speed Baby fans, then he could be staying on. Rebel Fury, Shane, this is a horse that probably means a lot to you. He's winner of 2 Tonku Gold Cups, and also he's won 3 here in Malaysia. His only other win was in a Class 1. An interesting thing for me, Noel Callow, 2 rides, 1 win and 1 second. You must be pleased to have him on board.
Yeah, good to pick up Noel. Unfortunately, my regular jockey's suspended, but Noel's got the ride, and he's an exceptional horse first up, and 2 Tunku Gold Cups, as you mentioned. So, little tricky at the barrier, but Noel Callow should be able to alleviate the problem, and hopefully we can get across the line with him.
And Shane, he trialled, I think it was 2 weeks ago. His trial was quite impressive to my eye. I think Jay Nizam rode him in that. You were pleased with that?
Yeah, exceptional trial. He sat off the track and did all the work and was cruising at the end. So, his first up record's impeccable. He'll be right there.
So he's definitely ready to go to war this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
And of your other 2, Shane, Crazy Club, I suppose he's a bit of an improver. His last 2 runs were in Group 1s, and he's run really well in both of those. Only beaten a length and a half in a Tonku Gold Cup behind Rebel Fury, and also a length down in a Selangor Gold Cup, finishing 4th. How's his preparation been leading up to the weekend?
Yeah, he's also, he's the young horse on the way up. Rebel Fury and Speed Baby are getting a bit long in the tooth, a bit of age about them, but his career in Malaysia has been very good. He's only been unplaced once. No trial, first up into the 1200. He should be finishing hard with the lightweight.
And you seem to have claimed quite a few decent jockeys this weekend. Greg Sheen will take the ride. Comes in from South Africa this weekend. Must be pleased to have him. He's a man with plenty of experience and a good jockey to boot.
Yeah, he rides his track exceptionally well, and he always rides winners when he comes here. So it was nice to get Greg on board, and the horse will be, hopefully with the speed up front, you should see him flying home.
So that's Crazy Club. And your 4th and final runner then, Straletta. There's 2 fillies or mares in this race, and I know you'll smile when I say the other one's pretty decent as well, sister-in-law. But Straletta, she's very good on her day. She's potentially one of the better mares here in Malaysia for sure. Again, we haven't seen her for a little while, but a very lightweight could go well.
Yeah, she could. She won the SAS Fashions ladies race last December, and she beat a horse called Taffetas that has won in Singapore the last few weeks. So you're right, she probably is the best mare in Malaysia at the moment. Sister-in-law's on the way up, Mr. Murphy's horse, and lightweight, a little bit tricky. She's drawn on the outside of my 4 runners, so obviously if she goes forward, she's going to have to do a little bit of work, but she'll be there for a long time.
But she's tough, isn't she, Shane? Like you say, she's never had such a lightweight on her back for a long time, and she does try her heart out, so she could run a decent race at a big price.
Yeah, she should be. I'm very happy with all 4 of my runners, and Dark Matter and Sister-in-Law and my 4 hopefully fight out the finish, and hopefully they're running 5th and 6th.
And of your 4 then, Shane, obviously we know Speed Baby's a very class horse. Rebel Fury's exceptionally good on his day. Crazy Club, Straletta, decent chances as well. Can you pinpoint one of them as a first string, or are you just hopeful that all 4 will run a big race?
Yeah, hopeful all 4, leaning towards Rebel Fury. My heart says Rebel Fury. My head says Speed Baby.
Thanks, Shane. And just briefly, anything else for the weekend then we should be looking out for?
Yeah, my team of horses excite me this weekend. We've got a few good chances there. Ramifications in good form, and Octa Alert in the same race. She's not hopeless. Say Stars first up. She'll be thereabouts, and I've got a 2-year-old that goes quite good. Although he's a 3-year-old in the RT Maiden that goes quite good. Although he's drawn 10 of 10. Look for him in the future.
Well, Shane, it's been a great insight into your weekend's runners. Plenty of big chances in the big one, and thanks for talking to me, and very best of luck.
Thanks, Nick.